to my channel. Now today I'm going to be giving a review for the film Despicable Me 3. Now this is the third film in the Despicable Me series, and I have never seen any of the, I didn't see like the first two, plus I know they had the spin-off known as Millions. I never saw that one either as well, but I decided to get this one to try because like the trailers they have for it, I thought it was like funny at the time, so I said, I'm going to give this one a shot, Well, this film is about like a child star known as Balthazar Bratt, like who in the 80s was like very popular. He had like toys. He had like it wasn't really like a cartoon show. It was like a show where he was like the actual star, and he was like kind of like the villain. Well, it turns out as he grows older and older, he lost his career, and his career went down. So he wants to seek revenge against like like Hollywood and so on. And other people as well too. Now, from what I'm hearing, he's like a new person that's in the series. But I thought he's already established. So you have Drew, who has to team up with his long lost brother, that he didn't know he even had. Gru, who has to team up with his long lost brother known as Drew, almost like Gru, but instead with a D, they have to team up and take Balthazar Bratt down, So that's basically what the film is about itself, And I thought it was pretty funny, At times it kind of like dragged, like halfway through it was like dragged, but I thought it was like an overall like funny film. Now you have Steve Carell voicing Gru, and he was like, of course, like the former villain turned like hero. Then you have Kristen Wiig as Lucy Wildy. Then you have Trey Parker as Balthazar Bratt. Then you have Diana Geyer as Edith. Then you have like a bunch of other actors and actresses too as well in this film. And Steve Carell, he also voices his brother too, like the voice of his brother known as Drew. He also provides the voice of him too, which kind of makes sense because they're both like exactly the same. They're twins, so it kind of makes sense that they would have like the same voice, But the film, it does open for like Balthazar Bratt. You get to see like his little origin, about when he was like a kid and so on. How he was like a child star. He's actually like a brat too, almost like evil. But then everything started to fall apart, and he lost his career, and he got older and older. Because you even get to see him like in his teen years, Then he becomes like a full-fledged adult, and that's where the film opens with like the scenes that they had like in the previous trailers, where he like hijacks the ship, and he's out like this diamond, So he uses like bubble gum and everything to blow the ship up and all that stuff and make it float away and stuff, just like he did in the trailer, Because this is where he actually meets Gru too as well, who comes there to try to stop him, I think along with Lucy, his wife. He comes there to try to stop him, But of course he manages to get away, And then at the same time in the film, like this agency that Gru and Lucy is with, they actually get fired from this agency. So at one point they're actually out of jobs, so they need like a job, to support their like 3 girls and so on, And then you have like this new incident pops up where Gru learns that he has a brother known as Drew, a twin brother. He didn't even know about it. He thought it was like his father had, like, when his father passed away or something, like, well, not passed away, he thought he was the only child basically, but it turns out he has like a twin brother known as Drew. So you have like 3 like different, like, I guess you could say like plots going on in the film. You have Balthazar Bratt, who's trying to take over, he wants to destroy like Hollywood and so on, so Gru and Drew, they have to stop him. At the same time, Gru and his wife Lucy, they're out of work, they lost their jobs, they have to support like the kids. And then you have of course you have Gru, who has just finally met his brother known as Drew, so you have that going on too. And that's when I thought the film was kind of like dragging, when it got to the part where he actually met his brother, I thought it was kind of like dragging there, but it was still okay, But overall, like from the beginning, like the first act to almost like the second act, I thought it was like it held up pretty well. It was like funny, And to me, it was without a doubt Balthazar Bratt, without a doubt, he's the one that really stood out in the film. I thought he was like funny and hilarious, Plus, like the look on when he's just on screen, it was funny. Plus, another thing that's cool about the film, it had like a lot of like throwback to like a lot of songs from like the 80s, like Michael Jackson songs, all kind of songs, playing throughout the film that's like 80s songs, So I thought that was kind of cool, Now this film is directed by Pierre Coffin. I think that's how you pronounce their name. Oh yeah, and Kyle Balder. I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm sorry if it's not, But overall, I thought this was it was like a pretty solid, entertaining film. It could have been better, And I thought the ending was pretty cool, like with I don't want to spoil, but of course it was dealing with like Balthazar Bratt. I thought that was kind of cool, like the sequence they had on there, because it kind of harkened back to like his childhood when he was doing like the 80s like shows or whatever. It took some elements from that, which I thought was kind of funny and cool, and kind of awesome looking too as well, But overall, in the end, Despicable Me, I didn't see the previous first two films or even like Minions, and they make appearances in this film too as well. I didn't get to see those films at all. But I thought this is a pretty good film. I think I would give this like a B minus. And yeah, this will be my review for Despicable Me. Oh yeah, please subscribe to my channel and leave a comment too as well.